Hello everyone, welcome to Mean Life Studies. In this video, I'm going to share a very important concept in SQL, that is set operators. So set operators are very important in SQL because of in order to combine a multiple table records into a single table, to form a single table, we need to use these particular operators, that is set operators. And there are different types of operators are there, and remaining all operators I already shared in another video, right? I'll mention that link in the description box. Okay. Now, what is the set operator? These operators are nothing but either a keyword or the operators are nothing but a keyword or any symbol that is going to perform different types of operations on our data, right? Especially set operators are used to combine different table records in a single table. Okay, those are, there are different types of set operators are there. Those are union, union all, intersect, and except. So these are the four very important set operators that we will be used to convert, to combine different table records in a single table. Okay, how we can use, you can see here. So union will be used to combine multiple table records in a single table, but this won't allow any duplicates. Okay, if you use union, that will be helpful to combine a multiple table records, but it won't allow any duplicates. Next, union all. So this is also will be used to combine multiple table records, but this can be used to, this will allow any duplicate records. Okay. So here, if you use union, it won't allow duplicate. If there is any duplicates are there, those duplicate records will be removed. Okay. But here, this union all will be allowed all duplicate records. Okay. Intersect will return only the common records in both tables. Okay. Common data will be written if you use intersect. Next, accept. So accept is, we can also call it as minus. Minus in the sense here, accepting. If you are using accept, that will return only the uncommon values present in left table. For example, if you are using A except B, that means it is going to compare these two table records, right? If any common records present in A and B, those records will be removed, and only other than those uncommon records present in A will be returned if you use accept. Okay, now I'll execute. I'm going to take sample data. I'll execute each and everything. For that, I'm just taking tables from my database, that is Mean Life Studies. Select star from employee. Let's see, is this existing? You can see this is the table, employee table. Okay, next I'm going to take one more table. Select start from employee to, this is another table. Okay, I'm just executing both at a time. You can see we have these two tables. Okay, now we will start applying these four set operators. Okay, now if we use union will return the combining two or multiple table records, right? And it won't allow any duplicates, right? If you observe this table two, two tables, 1 2 3 4, and if you observe all these values, 1 2 3 4 employees, 5 6 7 8 are in first table. Here 1 2 3 4 9 and 4 are in second table, right? So if you observe 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 are same, right? Just consider all values of each and every employee details, that is 1 Mahindra 2 25,000, 1 Mahindra 2 25,000. So the same person, assume these are two departments, so same people are working in this department also. Okay, now this is common in both tables. Next, 2 Mahi 5 20,000, 2 Mahi 5 20,000. Okay, this is also common. Next, 3 Sam null 45, 3 Sam null 45, this is also same. 4 Dev 1 20,000, 4 Dev 1 20,000. So these four are same, right? Next, 5 6 7 8 are here only, but here no, right? So these records are different. These people are working in this particular department. Next, 9 and 4 are different, right? So these people, you can see these values are, even 4 is common, but these are different, right? Right? So here these two people are different. I'm not applying any constraints, so that's why it is going to allow with the same ID, but practically it won't. Okay. Now, if we use union, it's going to combine these two table records, right? And it won't allow any duplicates. And one more thing you need to understand, when you are using set operators, you need to ensure that both tables have the same number of columns, right? And also one more important thing, that you should have a data compatibility. For example, if you're trying to combine this column with this column, it won't combine. because of this is integer type, this is varchar, right. So we need to ensure that the data types also compatible. Either it could be integer or float, no problem, it will, but it cannot be converted into integer to varchar, I mean strings. Okay, now you can see if I use, I mean if I execute this query, you can see now this means if you observe 1 2 3 4 one time only, right. I mean these people are coming one time, but this is different, 4 day, this is 4 da, right. So that's why it is not a duplicate, right. And you can see all are distinct only, right. So that is how union will work. Union will use to combine multiple table records and it won't allow any duplicates. Okay, now if I use union all, the same thing, but it can accept duplicate values. Now you can see in both table, in first table 1 2 3 4 up to 8, right. You can see in the first table records, next table 1 2 3 4 9 4, same, right. That means these 4 records also returning again. That is the use of union all. It will allow duplicate records also. Okay, now if I use except will return only the uncommon values, I mean records present in what is the table you are using here, this table, right, from the first table. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 are common, right. Here also 1 2 3 4 common, so these records will be vanished, I mean neglected, right. It is going to remove. Next uncommon records only 5 6 7 8, right. So these records only will return. Okay, now if I execute except, you can see we are getting 5 6 7 8 only, right. So even if you use here 2, here 1, it's going to return only 9 and 4 from the second table, right. And those two are only different from first table, right. So that is why here we are getting 9 and 4 if you use employee 2 as a first table. Okay, this is how except will work. Next one more thing, that is intersect, right. Okay, now if you use intersect, only the common employees present in both table will return, I mean common records. You can see 1 2 3 4 is common, right, in both tables. That's why it's going to return those particular records. Okay, these are very important, that is set operators. And one more thing, I'm going to return only particular columns. For example, employee ID, employee name. Okay, from first table, I mean employee 2 table. Next employee ID, employee name. Okay, now also you can see only those columns only returning. You can see now. You can apply any set operator. It could be union or union or whatever it could be. Okay, we are returning, right. But if you just mention first as employee name, next as by mistake, even if you missed by mistake also, if you just return like this, you can see now it will return some error. You can see we are getting some error, right. Converting failed when converting varchar value Mahindra to data type integer, right. So here you are using first column as integer, but here you are using varchar, right. So that's why we need to ensure that the same data types. Okay, and same number of, one more thing, I'll use here only one column. Here I'm using two columns, right. Now also it will return some error. You can see what is the error, all require combination combined using union intersect or except operator must have equal number of expressions. So if you're using a set operator, you need to have same number of columns in how many tables that you want to combine, those many for all tables you should have same number of columns. Okay, then only we can apply set operators, otherwise it will return some errors. Okay, we cannot apply set operators. I hope you understood. Thank you.